Hello again. It is Donna Burrows, child psychologist and also boy mom for those who are new. This is where I share some of the skills that I teach parents and kids and adults in therapy. And if you're interested in anything you see or learning more, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I wanted to talk about today 3 rules for trying to get compliance from kids, and this is a precursor to my video getting the kids off the games. There are some important rules that when you go to give a command to a child to try to get them to comply, that I really want to focus on before using my 3-pump strategy, or priming the pump strategy, for getting them, transition them off of video games or other electronic type activities, I guess, screen time, as you will. So these are the 3 rules. The first one is, don't ever ask a question that you already know the answer to. This could be seen as passive aggressive, and it also sets kids up for lies and storytelling. There's a lot of times when we know that they took something because we saw them, or they were the only wish at home. So we don't want to ask the question when we already know what the answer is. The second is, do not make any requests of them for behavior or action when they're obviously involved in activity. This happens all the time with, they're on games, and this is where we see a lot of the blowouts happen, because they're really involved, they're really focused on a game or another activity, and then they get, I hear all the time, they tell me they feel agitated because they're being asked to do something. That's the appropriate time when you want to use my priming the pump strategy, which is in my other video that I just talked about. You also do not want to make any requests if they are visibly irritated and agitated already. Probably not going to have a good response to that. And then the third rule is, do not make a run-on verbal list of to-do list for them to do. This is really a perfect opportunity to try to teach those executive functioning skills, which a lot of kids don't have. Kids with ADHD, autism spectrum disorder has trouble with executive functioning. Even adults have trouble. So really, one specific task at a time. And this is going to be great to help set them up for success. So don't make a list like, clean the kitchen, take out the trash, clean your room. All that is way too much. You have to start with one specific thing for them to comply with. And again, think of it this way: you're going to be teaching them these great skills. So just to summarize, the 3 rules for making a request and trying to gain compliance is, don't ask a question you already know. Do not make a request for a behavior when they're obviously engaged in an activity or they're irritable or agitated. And do not make run-on verbal lists, just one task at a time. Okay, and I will be doing more for helping with executive functioning, so stay tuned.